The U.S. Army just launched its latest campaign. It's focused on the part-time service opportunities available in the Army National Guard.
The campaign, called Uncommon is Calling, highlights the experiences and missions of National Guard soldiers who answer the call to serve across their communities and the country, from search and rescue efforts to natural disaster aid and recovery.
Yeah, so joining us is Sergeant Claudia Napier to talk about her role in the Uncommon is Calling campaign and share her experience as a National Guard soldier. Good morning, Sergeant. Great to see you.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
So tell us all about the Uncommon is Calling campaign. What does this mean?
Absolutely. So the Uncommon is Calling campaign is really just trying to showcase the part-time service that our soldiers are given, also compared to their everyday lives that maybe they wouldn't be able to experience these uncommon experiences in. And they're gaining, this part-time service also with, fulfilling their civilian careers and their civilian lives. So, sitting in traffic, waiting to get to work, can be compared to, driving a military vehicle through a flood to try and get a family out of distress, or maybe sitting, maybe even working as a chef somewhere, turning on the stoves. But that can kind of go to maybe you're somewhere that just had a blackout and a hurricane and there's no power and you're turning on the generator. So it really just showcases the dual lives that an Army National Guard soldier can have.
It sounds like a very rewarding career. Tell us about your path to the Army National Guard.
Absolutely. So I grew up in a military family. I never really saw that for myself. I never saw service in my future, but I was a young, confused person, and I just wanted a little bit of adventure. So went to an Army National Guard recruiter, signed up as a military police officer in about 2017, and received some awards while I was at my basic training. And as a military police officer, I actually got to deploy to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, which was an awesome experience for me. It was a great first deployment. I really enjoyed the knowledge and everything that I gained from that. And then also more recently, I've actually just become a recruiting and retention non-commissioned officer. So that really gives me the opportunity to tell young people my experiences and seeing if it's something that they would also want to experience as well, along with, being able to do these campaigns and talk to you guys here today.
Yeah,
oh, that's great.
Good for you. So what other ways does the National Guard support communities throughout our country?
So kind of like what I was saying before, right? So we're able to respond to those natural disasters. We're able to give local law enforcement and first responders that relief to maybe step in if they need a helping hand clearing roadways. Or, we had those hurricanes in last year, Milton and Helene, that we were able to go and provide assistance for, take out waters to families, pursue rescue missions for families that were maybe stuck in more flooded areas. We just had the California wildfires that we were able to assist with as well. And it really just provides, the campaign just provides an up-close look at those responses that we are able to give as, National Guardsmen.
Yeah, and you've kind of touched on this by explaining what you all do. How does the National Guard differ from other paths to service?
Right. So the main difference is that we have a dual mission. Active duty, they are full time. That is their job 100% of the time. They're putting on this uniform. Reserve component, we kind of are the same in the amount that we're serving. It's just the 1 week in a month, a couple weeks during the summer. But our dual mission gives us that opportunity to go overseas and to go on those deployments to, really assist with active duty. But then we also have those state missions where the governor can provide us the opportunity to go and help our communities in ways that, we couldn't imagine without the Army National Guard.
And where can someone go for more information if they're saying, hey, I know someone that could be interested in this?
Absolutely. So if they'd like more information, they can go request it on nationalguard.com. You can also call at 1-800-GO-GUARD. And then we also have an Instagram page. The handle is @NationalGuard.
Well, Sergeant Napier, thank you so much for what you're doing for our country, and it was really great talking with you today.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And it was great talking with you too.